Orlando, I got your email, okay, and you asked me uh, about my first date, okay, and you're from South Carolina. Okay, well, do you actually really want to know? I'll go ahead and tell you, my brother. Well, my first date I had was, let me see, let me go back to, what, 2000? I'm talking about my actually first date. It's like 2000, okay. I met this one girl named Christina, okay, a black chick. She had a nice little body on her, right? So, we kind of like talking and shit, we kicking for about a week. Then, started, shit started getting physical, okay? So I'm like, okay, you know what? I said, well, do you want to go, do you want to go out and eat? She's like, well, yeah, sure, So, she asked me, she said, well, no, I said, well, where do you want, where do you like to go at? Where do you like to go eat at? And she kept telling me, well, you choose a place. I said, no, you don't want me to choose a place, okay? Because if I choose a place, you ain't going to like it. She said, no, for real, man, go ahead and choose a place. Okay. So I wasn't trying to be nasty or cheap. I took her to White Castle. That's what she helped me do. Well, I took her to White Castle and everything. We sat there, we had little burgers and shakes and shit, So all of a sudden, she gonna look at me and said, I'm still hungry. Huh? Hold up. For one thing, I asked you, where do you want to go at? Okay? But you left it up to me to decide where we're going to go at. Okay? So I'm like, you know what? It's my first day. I got to make a good impression on this chick. I said, fuck it. I said, I don't mind spending a little bit more money. I said, how about this? Let's go to Red Lobster. She said, cool. So we go to Red Lobster, We got a big ass lobster, those motherfuckers like $50 fucking dollars. So we sit there, so we both sharing it, And then she gonna ask me, well, I'm full now, so can we go back to your place? Fine, ain't gonna be no problem. Let's go back to my place. So we went back to my place, we chill out, I don't drink, she wanna drink, so she drunk a cooler, I drunk a Coke. So everything went well, we didn't have sex at night, because I don't have sex on the first date, that's how I operate. So she sat all night and shit, so next morning, I went to work, she gonna call me, she gonna say, Junie, I'm like, what's up, baby? She said, I need $30. I'm like, for what? Well, I need to get my nails done. Hold up. What you mean you need $30 to get your fucking nails done? Girl, I only know you for a week, okay? So don't keep coming at me with this bullshit, okay? So I'm like, fuck, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to her. I was a sucker to give it to her. So she got her nails done. But, now here's what I didn't like. Okay, remember what I said, we didn't have sex at first. So, I'm like, okay, well, you know what, I'm gonna give you $30, come ahead, just go ahead and just get your nails done, We came home, we chilled out, so we watched TV. I don't care. That's how I roll, that's how I do it. I watch porn. I don't give a damn. I watch porn. That's why I like to watch. I watch porn, horror movies, action-packed movies, and porn. Horror movies and more porn. I have sex, I watch porn. If I got companies over, I watch porn. Plain and simple. I'm a cold freak. You know what I'm saying? And I love a freaky girl. But here go the catch. She took her clothes off. This what turned me off. She had everything on her body piercing. Fuck that. She had her cootie coo pierced. She had her nipples pierced. She had her tongue pierced. She had her nose pierced. She had her ears pierced. She had her fucking fingernails pierced. Really? 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 Are you fucking serious? I couldn't have sex with her. So I told her, I said, okay, you know what? I'm not having sex with you because I don't feel like having sex with you and end up scraping one of those piercings. I'm not with that shit. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna go through all this with you. So I told her, you know what? Only way we have sex if I enter the bat cave. And she was like, what do you mean enter the bat cave? What do you expect? If I'm not going to the front door, what did that tell you? She's like, no, you ain't going to the bat cave. You ain't going to the back door. But you know what? I don't feel like having sex then. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm not even have sex tonight. So you know what? I'll watch porn. I don't care. I'll watch porn. So that whole night, okay, so we all woke up and shit. Then all of a sudden, this bitch gonna tell me, well, screw my friends. This girl gonna tell me, I ready to go out to breakfast. I'm not fixing you, Jack. She said, well, can you take me out? No, I'm not taking you out for no damn breakfast. She want to go to Waffle House. I said, okay. I said, well, if you want some waffles, take your ass in that kitchen and pop you some waffles. Know what I'm saying? Now, you say you want to go to the Waffle House. No, this is a house. Go get you some waffles. You know, simple as that. She said, but I like to go to the Waffle. Look, you know what? If you don't get out of my face with the shit, you can go ahead and bounce. You know. So she made some waffles and shit. And I kind of feeling that this whole relationship wasn't gonna work out. So you know what? I'm like, you know what? The money I gave you, consider that's a gift. I'm not worried about it no more. So you're gonna have to bounce. I mean, you don't have to bounce, because you asking for too much for something little, Then a week after that, I met this other girl. Okay, I met her from a friend. And I hate to be sarcastic. I hate to be nasty, but I'm being straight with the ladies. I talked to her on the phone. I ain't even seen her. She said, well, why don't you come over? I'm like, okay, cool. Wait. I said, cool. Where you live at? She said, I live down in the West End. I said, okay, fine. I'll be down there. I said, so how you look? She said, well, I'm about 115, 120 pounds. I said, great. Short black hair, great. Only got one person, great. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 kids, great. So I'm like, well, shit, I told my sister, well, who you hooking up with, She said her name was Sharon. I'm like, okay, well, fine. And she kept telling me, oh, come on, bro, she's all that, bro. That's okay. So I called up and I told her, well, you know what? Let's make this a first date. So I got down there. I knocked on her door. Man, when she come to the door, this girl was so huge. She was so big. Here's fucked up, man. She was eating a big bag of Doritos when she come to the door. I'm like, can I see Sharon? She said, I am Sharon. I'm like, you told me you was 125 pounds. She said, well, I kind of like misjudge it. I said, misjudge it? I said, why do you have to lie to me, you big bitch? You ain't lie to me like that. I didn't mean to call her a big bitch, but you know what I'm saying? I'll waste a toy. Just come wait out that motherfucker. And she gonna lie. Just be truthful, you know what I'm saying? She would have been truthful with me. Everything been okay. So I got back home. I let my sister know exactly what she went wrong at. She sat back there laughing about the shit, so she already knew it was a setup. So I let it go. I'm like, you know what? Fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? So then I met this black girl, this other black girl. I met her at Walgreens. Oh, she was fucking hot. This black girl was fucking hot, dude. So I met her. Everything was going good. You know what I'm saying? Then she said, so what do you like to do? So I told her what I like to do. So I took out. She wasn't a big eater or nothing. She said, well, we want to go. I said, no, where do you want to go at? She don't say McDonald's. I'm like, cool, fine. Went to McDonald's and shit. I mean, she didn't ask for too much. And so everything was going good, you know what I'm saying? And I asked her, do you want to come to my house and kick? She said, sure. So she came here, she spent a couple of hours. She left. She called me up the next morning. Can she come back over? I said, sure, come on. She had 3 kids. That's cool. Bring the kids over. You know what I'm saying? We take them to the park. You know what I'm saying? We kick it, have fun, have a little picnic. As I am, I'm a romantic guy. So went to the park. She brought the kids. So went to the park. We had a little picnic and everything. Everything was going swell. And then she said, you know what? She said, how about this? How about if I get a babysitter and I spend the night with you tonight? I'm like, fine, you can do that. So she spent the night and everything. Everything was going well. So then all of a sudden, it's like, then I was kind of feeling good about having her with me. You know what I'm saying? Having her around. And everything was going well. And then all of a sudden, she just bust out crying. I'm like, I said, what? I'm like, what the hell's going on? Why are you crying? Okay. And it's like well, I don't want to tell you, but I got to tell you. I'm like, well, go ahead and tell me. She said, I'm seeing another dude. I'm like, well, you know what? Since you sat here and told me that, I cannot get mad at you because you was straight up with me. We didn't have sex or nothing, and you was acting straight up with me. I said, you know what? I can't be mad at you. I said, well, just let me know if you and your man, it's not getting along. Then, I said, you know where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I said, so I respect that girl, even though she was fucking hot. She was hot in the motherfucker. Cold body. I mean, the girl was dead. So everything went kind of sour just a little bit. But yeah, she went back with a dude and everything. And like I said, I respect her for that. You know what I'm saying? I respect that girl. And that girl came out and told me. She didn't have to tell me. You know what I'm saying? But I respect her for that, and I give her all the props in the world. And so she went back with a dude and shit, and and like I said, I've been calling and everything on her phone, and but she said everything's working out all right. He's doing what he had to do. He's out in his business. I said, cool. So just keep me in mind and everything. So if you and your dude is not getting along, you know where I'm at. So it's okay. So that date right there, it didn't actually go bad, and it didn't actually go good either. But out of everything, it worked out pretty good. Like I said, you don't know what might turn out until you actually meet that person. And the outcome was pretty good. It wasn't negative. It wasn't bad. You know what I'm saying? Didn't nobody get hurt in the process. She didn't get hurt. I didn't get hurt. We didn't pull our feelings. We didn't actually put our feelings to each other until the last minute. But we both got over it. She's doing great. Dude's handling his business, and we still keeping in touch with each other. So on a relationship like that, it's like a do or don't. You don't know what to expect until you actually get into a relationship. So, it worked out pretty good. And, it was like I said, it wasn't no bad outcome, and it wasn't no good, outcome either, but she's a very sweet person, and she's got 3 kids, and, she's kind of doing it right, and her dude, he's not crazy like he was at first, but out of all said and done, it worked out pretty good, and that was my relationship on my first date. Well, really, I'm gonna say she was my first date. Rest of them, it wasn't my first date. It was a nightmare. So I didn't feel bad about it. I was glad that I got rid of that too. But third one, she was sweet. She was the best date I actually had. We actually had fun because, like I said, she didn't ask for a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? She wanted to go to McDonald's, and I would have took her somewhere else. But that's what she preferred. And I took her kids out. You know what I'm saying? I put those kids in the same category that they was my kids. But no, anything else besides that was a pretty good date, and it wasn't no bad date. You know what I'm saying? I regret it because I didn't meet her before she met her dude, but everything worked out perfect. And that was okay. So, my dude, if you really want to know about it, if you, if you never tried it, try it out, and, but you got to find you a good person before you do it first. You got to analyze that person first before you jump in any type of relationship, because you don't know what that person is. You know, you might get in a relationship and all of a sudden everything starts going good for the first 2 weeks, and all of a sudden she go from Jekyll to Mr. Hyde. So you don't want that. You know, you got to analyze it, go out for a date, you know what I'm saying, and you know, just kick it around to see, you know, what each other's made of. You don't want to jump into a relationship that you know that you can't get out of within 50 seconds. If you can't get out of the date or out of a relationship within 60 seconds, then you don't need it. So, you know, just hang in there, find you a nice person, and you seem like that you're a straight up person, you know, so just keep doing what you're doing and just find you a good person, okay? And like I said, I'm going to shut this out right now. Thank you for emailing me, and thank you for you know, subscribing to my page, and I hope you keep sending me emails. Yeah, send me. I hope you keep sending me this, and you know, just just let me know how you like it, you know, and if you want to keep responding, that's cool. Just keep on sending me, and if you like my videos, watch them and put a like on it. You know, if you like it, mark it for me. You know, so thank you. God bless you, and I hope to hear from you again. Peace out.